Muizz Ali Khan, the Night King.
Hmm.
Or should I say the man in the lights? Now, why do I say that?
Mhm.
Bro, when I saw and this is the first time I was seeing you fight live, which was Real World Alpha. Or, the first inside the gym when you fought Young Philly.
No. Was that gonna be the first time you saw me fight?
When did I see you fight before that?
This was.
Oh, I
remember
have
the
seen you
Boston
box.
boy.
Yes,
Yeah.
I've seen you. Yeah, but that was okay. Maybe slightly different circumstances. This was like their biggest event.
Yeah.
Their biggest event. Pardon me. Literally the brightest lights they've procured in the history of Real World. I mean, like from a vendor perspective, like this was a big stage. You know what I mean? And
there was like an SMD on the side.
Yeah.
You can see it from the SMD.
And this shit hasn't happened before.
Yeah.
And I saw you go in there, and you absolutely killed it. Right. Example one. And not just killed it, like you didn't just like outdo the guy or just get the job done. It was clinical. It was precise. It was stuff which I see fighters prepare, anticipate, and then execute in fights. But you were able to just bam, like inside leg kick, miss, no problem. Boom. There's like a side kick to the belly, landed flush. Soon he's coming in, moved out. Like everything was so precise and then we go to this recent event, Real World Beta, I think, whatever it was.
I think it's called Beta.
Yeah,
next one's Gamma. Yeah.
Props, sir, Kaim and Big. But Real World Beta was just a different ball game. I told you this, and I really wanted to start with this. 42 events I've done now.
Okay.
Like
42 events.
42 events, and multiply that by maybe an average of 8 fights. That's a lot. That's a big number. That's around about how many fights I've seen amateur, pro, all across the country, internationally. I have never seen a knockout like that. Never. My voice has never cracked on commentary. I've never gone up to a fighter right after the fight and gone like, yo, what the was that? Like, I've never had to do that because I've never seen such a clean, vicious, perfectly executed knockout.
I would be like, yo, I had that planned and shit, but actually, like, it was just like instinctively.
But you walked off.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know. I didn't feel like celebrating because I don't know what happened. I actually don't know what happened that day.
As soon as you hit the punch, you knew it was done.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was like perfectly. Achha, if I'm gonna start spilling the tea and how I think, I'd be like, I just read my opponent. I feel like I'm good at reading my opponent. Every fight, every sparring match I've been through. My first instinct is to like, okay, psychoanalyze.
Yeah.
It's like psychoanalyze this person and how is he thinking and what is he gonna do? What is gonna be happening or like what is he gonna be thinking about, right? And I plan my moves according to that. And that's why I get like those precise timings and I know what to do.
Yeah.
Because I see the way he's reacting. I see what mind zone is he in. What is like really going through his head. And that's how I like execute my plan here.
What did you read in Samir Medic?
Samir he was well trained.
Yeah.
He was confident. He had a good back. Like people were supporting him. And I was like, he will be overconfident on the fight. He will be overconfident on the fight day. And I won't be as overconfident. I knew like I won't be as overconfident because like I haven't been training that much. I haven't been like in the gym that much. Because like from my perspective, a lot was going through my life at that time. And before the fight was going to happen after like another date. But I couldn't fight then because like my brother was in the hospital. And I had to spend like nights there. But the fight got pushed forward. I was like, okay, this is fate. This is luck. I can still do this. But I trained a bit. And I saw like, oh, I don't have that much support this time. I feel like I was just fighting alone with my demons. Yeah. And like I was like, I have to figure this out somehow, one way or the other. I have to show up in the fight day and like just go with the plan and actually win this fight. So that was all I was thinking about. The press conferences and everything happened and it didn't feel like it was helping me get what I wanted. Like I wasn't getting the drive. I wasn't getting the confidence that you have in a fight. It was pretty heavy for me. This whole day, this whole fight was very heavy for me. Like I wasn't working my best circumstances.
I'll come to the day of the fight in just a second, but just want to talk about the build up. Two very interesting things here. One, you were fighting a guy from your own gym.
Yeah, that was big.
Yeah.
Like I didn't want that in the first place. I was like, we'll just see each other every day. And that would be like, we're going to be in the ring. Yeah.
Yeah, you spar together. You train
together.
Yeah,
we train in the same camp, in the same class.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I see him work and
shout out Brave Gym, by the way.
Shout out Brave Gym.
Get your ass down there if you want to train some real like MMA.
If you want to see some real shit.
Okay, so one, you were fighting a guy from your own team, which was interesting enough. But then on top of that, would you describe the feeling on fight day and maybe build up to the fight as us versus them? You don't need to like really identify who us is, who them is. Or actually, us versus them is not the right phrasing. Was it one against the world? Did you feel as if a lot of the class or a lot of the camp was like hovering around Samir, as you know, like he had a lot of support, especially on even.
Yeah,
and I say
that's
this
what I
not
mean when I
because
say like
there's
some
some
support.
I'm not saying this because there's some like internal Brave Gym gossip going on. No, everyone's cool with each other.
Yeah,
Brave,
it's true.
right? But I'm just talking about, or even on fight day, he walked out with like 5-6 guys.
Yeah,
He pretty much walked out alone. Who was in your corner?
I think I'm my brother.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't remember. I saw Sharoz there.
Yeah,
Duck was there.
Yeah, Duck was there.
Yeah.
Wait, did you feel like that?
I feel I felt really alone. Man, this is sad. Like I felt really like, yeah, it's like, I just have to do this fight and I've decided for it. And it's something I have to go through alone. It's just my thing.
What was the day like?
The day.
Real world beta. Let's go from Muizz Ali Khan's perspective. What time do you reach there? What happens before
before the day, let's just go to the build up first.
Yeah.
The build up was like super nice.
Yeah.
My last build up for my last fight was bad.
Okay.
Like everything got to my head.
Uh-huh.
Every single thing. And like even the rhythm festival thing happened and we were called on stage. We were all like on the stage and we had to introduce ourselves. I stumbled there and I was like, oh shit, why did I stumble at the mic? That was my moment. I was like, oh, it'd go perfect. But the fight is to go perfect. So this was like the fight before when I got used to the lights. For this one, I knew what I was doing. I knew like what I had to do. Like I knew it's a game, it's a fight. We just have to get in and come out as a winner. That's all I have to do. That's all I'm going to focus on. But through the whole process, like I saw people, like my friends Vakera and people around me. And it felt like they don't really care. Like I fight and I do this thing where I'm like a part of a fight club and I train for MMA boxing. Like I felt like nobody really cares about that. So it's something I'm doing for myself, right?
Yeah.
So that's the conversation I had with myself in my head. And I would just go to the gym and I would just like train alone. Like I would practice on the bag. Atif would help me out.
Of course.
Atif would help me with like pad work because I got my precisions right. I knew I had to do pad work if I wanted to fight.
Yeah.
So I did a bunch of that. I would just like sit alone for a while and just meditate.
Yeah.
That's one thing that kept me like okay and sane and didn't break.
Yeah.
Or other drama things were happening in my life, like in my friend group, वगैरह.
Right.
And I was like, oh, I need support. Who do I go to? I had no one to go to. And I was like, what do I do?
Yeah.
So it was pretty hectic. But it wasn't like me versus them or me against the world. It was
no bad feelings. Yeah.
No bad feelings. It was like, this is me versus me. Because I'm really passionate about like boxing. This is my outlet. This is something like I call therapy.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm doing this for myself. I better do it right now. I better do it right. Or I would just train. And then like a day before the fight, right? Me, Kaim, Beg, and I think Hamza was there and a few other people. I don't remember exactly. We went to the location and we were like planning out the whole ki yahan pe ye stage lagega, yahan pe ye hoga, this setup's gonna be. So I was like, oh no, this setup's not good. This setup's too much. What if I have to do like this is gonna be like super? It's gonna be a pressure fight,
right? Of course.
So I just like sat there, meditated again, and I was like, okay, I got this. So it was just like me trying to push myself through, like, ho jayega. But I was just like, my nerves were really bad throughout the whole fight and everything. Because shit was bad at home, with my friends, and I don't know what I was doing. Plus, like, my university stuff was also going, like, floating around somewhere. So I was completely lost before the fight. And all I had in my life was in a way, like, okay, this fight will like maybe turn up and change my life in a way. Right. So that were my feelings before the fight.
It was a lot of like a cluster of things.
There were a cluster of
compounding.
Things. Yeah. This fight actually helped me like process a lot of shit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like
after this fight, my mind was clear. Like, so I got this. I want to fight now. People like they like give me that certain level of respect now. Like, oh, this guy is a fighter. So like that thing's really helping me out.
Did it piss you off before that people might not consider you in that category?
Yeah. I felt like, oh, they look at me as like a model who's like also into like an influencer. I don't want to be called an influencer. I was like, this influencer, he's doing this.
Why not? Just
because I don't know. It's like a very weird title these days.
Yeah.
Like an influencer. It's a weird title.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy's an influencer, and then you make this assumption that like, pata nahi kya hi hoga.
Yeah.
Like, kya seed hai iska.
arrogant.
Arrogant,
Or if
or-
not that, then at least like basing your life
Hmm.
around.
Some things that
Influencing people.
influencing people, and
Yeah.
like things
Do you
that
give a
don't
shit
really
about influencing people?
matter. I mean, in a good positive way, yeah. Like, I mean, sometimes you need to hear things that people say and it puts an impact. Like inspirational things, I guess.
Yeah.
So when people actually hear that, they're like, okay, I can do this too.
No, I'm sure
I
your
feel like
fight
those
was
kinda-
quite inspirational.
Yeah, I hope so.
And dude, that that was a highlight reel of the year. That look, it's one thing about like I saw the weekend of Real World Beta, I saw you knock out Medic. And I love you, Medic. You're such a
Medic is
cool
a
guy.
good-
by
really
the way.
good guy.
Yes,
Yeah.
honestly, dude. Like I see you train as well. You work your ass off. You know, shout out to Medic. But you knocked out Medic, and then next week it was Alamgir Prince in the same venue,
In the same, yeah, I saw that.
and
too.
he overhanded.
That
this
was a
guy.
short fight, but that was a good fight.
He overhanded him into oblivion. I saw two insane back-to-back knockouts, but even then, and like the reason your knockout stands out so much is because of that delayed reaction to Medic. You know, like falling. Like that punch was hard. I could tell it was hard. I bet you could tell it was hard.
Yeah, it was
but
hard
for
punch.
him
It
to
was a
stop,
swing.
process, and then fall backwards, that was the thing where. It was scary. I won't lie. I didn't come to you straight away. I went to Medic first to make sure he's okay. And when I saw, all right, he's okay, he's responding, people are around him. That's when I came to you. And that's where something really interesting happened. I came up to you. It was right after the fight, by the way, because I had to announce the shit, right? I came up to you and I said, Muizz, what the did you do? That was incredible. And you know what you said to me?
Yeah.
You had these eyes that I haven't seen you have since or before that. And you were breathing heavy. And your bandana was covered in some blood, and you didn't look at me. You were looking like somewhere, and you just said to me the following. You said, "Don't tell him not to fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. I'm a bad man." I was like, "Yo, I believe you." I was like, "Bro, I believe you. Just don't hurt me."
This guy embarrassing because I don't remember that part.
But no, interestingly enough, do you go into a different zone? You have to. You have to. It's a
The
fight.
reason I didn't feel like celebrating because I was like, fuck, whatever. Like, why did I do shit? Because I was myself when I was in the ring.
Yeah.
So I do feel that.
Yeah.
Like, I turned into this person, demons.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, sometimes you have, like, when you're in this sport, I feel like it's a requirement to, like, get in that mindset and then, like, jump into that.
Yeah.
Like, that kill switch, right?
Yeah.
So I was there. I know it's, like, very weird to say, but I feel like it's a lot of this has to do with your soul. So I was just, like, right there in my feelings.
Yeah.
It was just, like...
Yeah.
I felt bad. Like, oh, he knocked out and he's bleeding. क्योंकि मुझे समझ आ गई थी when he was bleeding, I was like, fuck, what have I done? So I have to end this fight.
Yeah.
मुझे ये हो रहा था
Yeah.
at that time. Even though like I couldn't perform as much, I couldn't show my moves that I've been training
Yeah.
for, but it was like at that moment I was just like, this is a real fight. So like, this is how it's done.
Damn, that's intense. You know, like fighting a guy from the same gym,
Yeah.
doing that, and then immediately feeling like
Maybe that
you know?
reaction was something that because I felt like no one supported me.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck.
yeah, don't tell him not to fuck with me. I was like, all right, bro, I'll pass the message on.
Give me my respect, man.
You earned it, bro. No, seriously. And I think it's good. And also because like if I'm being 100% honest with you, right? Because I have no reason to lie to you.
Yeah.
I've seen you train in the gym, right? Because we're at the gym.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
at the
there.
gym all day.
Yeah.
And when you're there, I know you're there and you're training. Two things I've noticed. You're not like the most regular guy.
Yeah.
And also when you are training, it's not the most like conventional like shadow box form. Like I see you just spending 20 minutes mule kicking like the Muay Thai bag.
Yeah.
And then like bare knuckle just punching like one of the other bags. What I'm trying to say is the way you train isn't like the most conventional way that we at least understand like this is how training's supposed to go.
Yeah, I understand
Right?
that. Yeah.
And but like I said at the start of this podcast, when the lights are on, you're there.
Yeah, it's
You
like,
understand
I feel like that's
what to do.
because I was super into like, home workouts.
Yeah.
And that's what I've been used to. I was an athlete in school too, so I know okay, like how you're supposed to work out and how you like basically build yourself up. I know how to build myself up.
Yeah.
So I built myself up for the fight. ये चीजें मेरी weak है, ये चीजें strong है. Let's work on these today.
Yeah.
Then आगे करके I'll be in prime optimal condition when I reach the fight day.
Yeah.
That's how I turn.
Yeah.
That's how I train.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Before like I got into boxing and like like third world.
Yeah.
When I was in school, I was like an athlete. So like I had like 4 or 5 different sports that I used to do.
Damn, which ones?
There was football, basketball. There was cross country, this long marathon race.
Yeah.
There was athletics, and then occasionally swimming and riding.
Damn.
So
It's like 5-6 sports.
5-6 sports. Yeah. So I would prepare myself for these sports, and those were like my escape plan. This is my escape time. I'm gonna play sports. So that's how it was for me.
Yeah.
My outlet for every like anger, resentment, frustration, anything. It would be just like, okay, let's start working out, and then I'd be okay by the end of the workout session, and I knew what I have to do. And shit. So that's why I have this weird, unconventional way of training.
Yeah.
But I'm checking everything off the list. Like,
Yeah.
ye to ho gaya, ye karna hai. This is the list. I have to like go through this.
Of course.
Where now I can't fight.
And
I
look,
can't do it.
young Philly, like, understandably, so he was a little inexperienced. So
Yeah.
maybe, and I'm just like sitting here trying to think, like, why wouldn't people? Because the young Philly performance for me immediately, anyone who would ask me in the build up to yours and my next fight, I told them exactly what I always tell you when I said at the start of this podcast. I said, put some lights on this guy, he'll surprise you. Like, because again, the obvious comparison was Medic trains 6 times a week.
Yeah.
He trains his like high guard. He trains his inside, all the technique.
Yeah.
Like that's associated to, following that set pattern of sparring twice a week and then, da. But again, fighting is, of course, it's about these things.
Fighting's about just like getting that dog out of you.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. And that's like a very, and I always say this to even like Pakistan MMA fighters, like it's so much about being ready, but it's also so much about being there,
Yeah.
present, understanding what's about to happen. Like
Yeah.
I see a lot of
What
fighters,
you signed up for.
Yeah, like I see a lot of fighters coming out of the gate, like, just slow, timid, just like, feeling the other guy out, like, ooh, let's see. And the other guy's like, nah, bro, pop, just like all over them. And you can tell one guy's overwhelmed by the moment.
Yeah.
And if you're not in the moment, then you can get caught and it can, really. But what I want to talk about now is, like, you obviously are going to keep training. You want to fight at Real World Gamma.
Yeah.
I think it would be a big sell to have you fight at Real World Gamma. Like,
I'm still thinking about it right now. It's like January 23rd. I'm like, January, I'll be ready.
Yeah, I'll be more than ready. But what I want to ask you is, who do you want to fight? I don't care about who they're offering you or who they might want to offer you. Who do you want to fight?
I've never thought about it like that. It's just like at the end, I just tell the guy I'm in Bay, yeah, I'm fighting. And then they're like, and then they go around and find someone. If I had to like call out someone like that, I don't know the answer.
It doesn't even have to be a name.
Yeah,
I just
because
want
like it could be anyone, but I need like info on that person. That's it.
Yeah,
It could be anyone.
Yeah.
But I just need to know their fight patterns and what kind of fighter they are, how much experience they have.
Yeah.
Can I take them? वो उस पे depend करता है सारा कुछ.
Yeah, of course.
So it's always like a randomized up button दबाते हो कोई सामने आ जाता है. That's just how it is for me.
Yeah.
अभी तक तो इसी चीज के like मतलब I'm going through this pattern right now. Like
Yeah.
for the past 5 fights ऐसे ही हुआ है. I would learn about my fighter just like बहुत देर मतलब like very close to the event. And then I'd be like, oh shit, challenge.
Accepted.
Yeah, challenge accepted.
And what happened when they came to you with Medic?
With Medic,
was
this
that
happened in the
conversation
gym. I walked in the gym. I'm walking in the gym. Mohammed Beg's there, Kaim's there, Medic's there. They're like, बस तुम्हारी फाइट करवानी है तू लड़ रहा है.
And what did you say?
मैंने कहा हाँ सही क्या सीन है कहते मेडिक से लड़ लो. मैंने कहा ठीक है डाउन. एमएमए बॉक्सिंग किक बॉक्सिंग क्या है? They're like kick boxing है. चलो मैंने कहा एमएमए के लिए भी तैयार हूँ. और they're like चलो सही है जो भी लेकिन किक बॉक्सिंग रखते हैं. मैंने कहा सही है. Even in the fight बीच में like when he grabbed me ऊपर से, I was like wait, is this MMA, is this kickboxing? MMA kickboxing. मैं confused हो गया था. And I feel like उस point के बाद थोड़ी सी fight MMA हो गई थी.
Yeah.
That's what I felt like when I was fighting in the ring.
Yeah.
कि like थी तो kickboxing fight but बीच में like MMA वाली चीजें हो रही थी. I was like do I just go towards my MMA brain side or do I stick to kickboxing? मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ इस वक्त? So I got really flustered at this point पे.
But would you prefer fighting kickboxing or MMA next?
Next?
Yeah.
Definitely MMA.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Like people start from MMA. I go from boxing to MMA, jiu-jitsu, wrestling. I'm doing MMA.
Okay.
Boxing, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, now it's MMA.
Brilliant.
So yeah, I did karate as a kid once.
I'll throw some names at you if you don't mind for your next potential opponent. I just wanted to hear what you have to say. There's a guy with a belt. His name's Joker.
Yeah.
What do you feel about him?
Joker's how I talk about this.
Yeah. Go for
So Joker and we go way back.
Yeah.
Like we had this first outfitters campaign together and we camped at Skardu. We went on a sponsored trip together and I sat with him. We had like deep intellectual conversations. Like we got like it was that thing like We were getting to know each other.
Yeah.
Or I sat him down and we were sitting at this tree house. We were talking. And then like, it was like, oh, you're a fucking brother to me now.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like a scene tha wala,
I
like start
understand.
mein. And then we both like met on other campaigns. We've been friends for like a long time now.
Yeah.
It's been like 2-3 years now.
Not someone you would want to fight.
I would fight him. But it's like, wo wali cheez nahi hai ki like, I already know the guy, I already know everything about him, ये वाली cheez. And now I'm gonna be fight him. फिर fight के बाद जो चीजें होती हैं, I don't like that.
Yeah.
वो जो like name calling, ये हुआ, वो हुआ, and that shit.
Awkward
But for the
tension.
belt, it could be a question. Like, it could be something that like,
So
isn't
you're open
fighting.
To it. Yeah, so
Yeah.
you're open to it.
I would be open to it.
And it would be an MMA fight.
It would be an MMA.
How do you think you'd do against his grappling?
I think I have the height advantage right now.
Yeah, for sure.
And if I build up enough strength,
Yeah.
then I think I can do it.
January's a long time.
January's a long time.
I got another name for you, brother.
Yeah.
The name that everyone was talking about before this event. Not so much after this event, but what about Mr. The horse from Italy, Italian style?
Horse from Italy. I mean, like, I still don't know how he fights. That's the thing. I'm still not
still
sure
haven't seen him
if he's
fall.
a good striker, if he's a good grappler. How does he play? I don't know how
Yeah.
he plays yet.
Yeah.
I have no idea. But I can still like read like what is his potential.
We've
Like-
literally haven't seen anything from him yet.
Exactly.
Isn't that incredible?
He's starting his own fight club now.
I
That's
know.
what I heard.
TFC.
TFC. We didn't get an invite, did we?
Yeah.
We should have gotten an invite. Just to go see the show or like
Yeah.
anything, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Because like I haven't seen him fight, but for MMA, I think, yeah, it would be nice.
You think you take him?
I think I can.
You think if it's just a strike for strike, stand
Oh,
up.
that would be lovely. Like, strike for strike, that's something I'm used to now. Like,
Yeah.
with kickboxing, right? The strike for strike would be fun. Because I can take strikes and I can also deliver them.
Yeah.
So, it would be fun.
You just have not one off, sorry, pardon me, the cleanest knockout in real world history. Just now.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if I'm either
mean-
these guys, if I'm being honest, I'm not fighting you.
Standing in this
being honest.
position, I know that I have that impact on people now after the last footages.
Oh yeah, people
I mean,
looking at you different, huh?
Yeah, they're looking at me different now, which is amazing. Like, I love it.
It's like you caught a body.
Kind of
bro.
getting like really addicted to that part of it. I'm like, oh my god, triggering for style.
Yeah, that's me. No, yeah, incredible. Okay,
Even though I still couldn't like celebrate at that time, looking after the fight when people started talking, I was like, okay, yeah, I think, yeah.
bro,
something-
I think that added to it. How
Yeah.
cold you were right after. Just
Hmm.
like, yeah, don't thank God.
For me,
all that.
it was like, okay, TK, this burden is off me now. That's it.
Fight's over.
Fight's over. I'm good.
I heard Kaima Boss is fighting 3 times.
Yeah,
or
what is that
something.
about?
I don't know. I need to talk to you about that.
That's
guy.
weird. Bro. That's it. I mean, I know why he's doing that because of KSI.
Yeah, KSI
Yeah.
did 2. He's gonna do 3.
Yeah. Breaking the war record.
Hats off. Yeah, Omar. By the way, he's fighting thrice in one night. I saw a look on your
That
face.
would be a show.
No, I want to see Kaim
I
fight.
haven't seen Kaim fight since like the last fight, which was me.
Yeah, he fought you last.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
How perfect would that be, Kaim?
Yeah.
Screw your 3 fights, do 1. He's right here, bro. No, but I know these things can be very tricky, especially because you're all friends, and I don't
Yeah.
want to be like sitting
That's
here inciting fights.
I really envisioned this idea. That's why I never wanted to fight with Wally in the first place. But I was like, since we're in the same school, and we're in the same gym, we're in the same nursery, we should be like ganging up on people who are outside instead
Yeah.
of doing shit inside.
Yeah.
Like there's been so much like inside drama that like people outside are just treating us like kids.
Yeah.
That needs to change.
Yeah.
That's why I'm more like, okay, let's expand, let's get bigger.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that would be, and now you guys are starting to have a very legitimate, I would say not very legitimate, but a potentially legitimate competitor in the fight
In the
league
fight
in
league.
Multan. We
Yeah.
just talked about the fight club.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's very new.
yeah, that's
I mean,
what,
this is all new.
bro. This is what I said to a lot of other people as well. I said, bro, if there's another fight league like Real World out there, this is the best thing that can happen to PAKMMA.
Yeah, I see the potential.
Because not
Yeah.
just you guys or the little the white collar bubble. I'm talking about all of PAKMMA, dude. Every single punch thrown
And
adds to the MMA
as
content.
weird as it sounds, these like third world is a group full of influencers.
Yeah.
So a lot of people will get like attracted to this more.
Yeah.
like the whole fight culture
Of course.
and everything.
And they're all
We get more crowds. We get more. When you get crowds, you can monetize that and you can pay people, I guess.
And eventually, I do see a lot of really good pro fighters on top of the card.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This is like a stage for the birth of new fighters, right?
Yeah.
This is what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
So
And
I feel
look
like
at the fighters we've birthed, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
It's incredible. Like Azim Khan,
Azim
for
Khan's
example.
amazing.
Chishti.
Yeah. Just the
Yourself.
Just
You know, there's a lot of good guys coming out of this league who have insurmountable amounts of potential.
Yeah.
I think that's incredible. I want to do a quick real world rapid fire with you if you're okay with that.
Okay, go.
I'm just going to give you names. First thing that comes to me. It's like 3-4 names. It's not a lot. Rose, aka Ice Cold.
Rose. Yeah, he's good. But I feel like I haven't interacted with him that much.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he's a good fighter. Like
Yeah.
me banti hai. Like,
Yeah,
he's
okay.
He's a
Medic?
good person. Medic, he's a good fighter.
Yeah.
He's a really good fighter. I mean, like, he has all those like sportsmanship qualities. वो वाली चीजें, those are very important in an athlete.
Yeah.
He's a proper athlete. He's a fighter. I respect him for that. I
For
really
sure.
respect him.
For sure. Kaim.
Kaim's trying to be like Drake and shit. Like, uska holy vibe hai. But
It's trying to be Drake and shit.
Yeah.
Perfect description.
Yeah, exactly, right? Yes.
Love it, love it.
So he's that persona, but like he's super dedicated to this.
Yeah.
He's passionate for
Yeah.
this, which actually like it's very important if you're running an organization.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah. Sinatra?
Sinatra has like he's faced a lot of downs, but he still like manages to like koi nahi main khada hu.
Resilient.
Yeah, that's what you call it. He's resilient.
What about Duck?
Duck is funny. Like वो funny guy होता है, like who keeps everyone in the gym entertained.
Yeah.
And, like वो तरह से jokes सुनाता रहता है.
Yeah.
That's like a really nice quality about him.
Yeah, he's cool.
But his last fight, he was like a bit more like disrespectful for his opponent.
Yeah.
Which was weird. वो नहीं होना चाहिए था.
Yeah.
Because मेरे ख्याल से वो fight हारा भी इसी वजह से था क्योंकि he didn't respect the other fighter.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like that's
For
super
sure.
important.
And what do you feel about Whirlwind?
Which?
The guy that Duck fought. Whirlwind.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah.
I've had a sparring match with him.
He's really
inside another gym.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, I went to OB Fitness with him.
Yeah.
और एक दफा गया था, I did like a bit of pad work and I did like a small like match with him. And his stance is kind of like unbeatable.
Yeah.
I felt like that because I couldn't reach him. Or इसका ये scene है कि like he knows how. I feel like he's gonna be a good opponent for Chisti.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I
a
was
fun
thinking
fight.
about this last night.
Yeah.
Okay, that dude could be a good opponent for Chisti because he has that talent. He is
sure.
dedicated too.
Yeah. What do you feel about Big?
Big is like that godfather for like everyone. मतलब big को पता होता है क्या, मतलब उससे आके बात करोगे you'll understand the whole point of view, perspective. ये हम इसलिए कह रहे हैं, ये हम इसलिए कह रहे हैं. लेकिन एंड में से big में अपनी चीजें करता है ना बीच में से. I see that too कभी कभार.
Call him Big Drizzy Big because he's running the 6
He
now.
is running the 6, bro.
Six. Yeah, he's gone to Canada. I love it.
Yeah.
Finally.
That's
शुक्र
good,
उसका वीजा
वैसे.
आ गया bro. Like
Nice,
पहले
वैसे.
नहीं आ रहा था. I was really scared for him, but आ गया, चला
But
गया.
Big has always been like that support figure,
Yeah.
which is important, has been important कि अब तक मतलब like सबके relations हैं और 2-3 साल गुजर चुके हैं,
For sure.
organization खड़ी है. So
For
that's
sure.
really pretty
Oh,
nice.
how do you feel about Kill Switch?
Kill Azim, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, he's deadly.
Oh, yeah. he's
That
really-
guy's deadly.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he's pro. He's just pro.
Yeah.
I feel like he has like a lot of potential. He can do a lot.
All right. Well, I think that's enough rapid fire. So the interesting thing for me with you fighting, and this is like something I've always thought to myself, but I never really had a chance to ask you, but now here you are. You fight, right? And at the same time, you have a very successful modeling career.
Yeah.
Right? Which has just taken off in the last couple of years, I would
Yeah.
say. Very like I see you everywhere, dog. Everywhere. Right? And these two, they don't go hand in hand.
They don't.
You can't be a fighter and be a model. Like
You can.
you
be a
can, but
fighter
you
or-
logically shouldn't, because
Yeah.
one bad fight and you can't take a shoot for a good 2
That's
3
where
months.
that would be my opportunity to switch towards like getting behind the camera, like
Yeah.
making my films and what. If I get that, like if I get to that stage where I can't model anymore, I have another backup. Because like with modeling, I've been like educating myself in a way like how are these lights, cameras, happen? Like how do they work and stuff. Because I've had this thing for photography and filmmaking and music videos and stuff. So if something happens and I can't model anymore, so I'm gonna switch towards music
Brilliant.
or
Okay.
like, you know, video and film and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I have like a backup for if modeling and fighting can't go together. I
Yeah.
won't quit fighting. I won't quit modeling because I have fun managing both of these
Yeah.
side by side because I always have something to do.
I mean, Luke Rockhold can do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He does it great.
Yeah.
He's freaking awesome at both.
Hmm.
But yeah, so yeah, that's
So
interesting.
for me, it's also like you need to have hobbies that give you different, you know, like roles or like influences. Like these hobbies, like fighting is a hobby. No, it's not a hobby anymore, but like fighting was like a hobby and
Yeah.
modeling was like something for me. It was like an art endeavor for me.
Yeah.
So I have one hobby that pays my bills. I have one hobby that keeps me fit. I paint, so that keeps me creative. And I have a couple of other hobbies that keep me like at a certain, that gives me that certain stimulus that I need
Yeah.
in order to function and like
Mind,
grow.
body, and soul.
Yeah.
Everything. Yeah, no, I get you. That's smart. How did you start modeling?
It was like back in 2019, I think.
How did it come about?
It was.
I'll always love this story from people because it's
Hmm.
like somebody just comes up to you and say, "Hey, you're pretty. why don't you get in my shoe?" Like, how did it happen for you?
Yeah, I'll be like, I had this friend and we decided, like, okay, I was working at an NGO. The day I graduated, I was like, okay, fuck, what do I do now?
Yeah.
Like, what's the next thing that I do? University wasn't there because I was like, okay, I need a gap year.
Nah, yeah.
Because I wasn't allowed to apply outside, like
Yeah.
outside Pakistan.
Yeah.
Because I was not going to go anywhere. So I was like, why bother?
Yeah.
So that was like a hard thing for me, which made me not plan this, but join this NGO.
Yeah.
And I started working with this NGO called Project Pakistan.
Okay.
It was an NGO with like a couple of my juniors in school used to like manage.
Yeah.
So we had to raise funds. For raising funds, we were like, okay, we'll model. We got more, like models get paid a lot. So let's just like go towards that and just try it out.
Yeah.
Let's see. So we were planning gigs. We were planning tree drives. We were planning charity drives. And then we were just like shooting for this modeling portfolio. And somehow we got in contact with Rasta.
Oh.
Yeah. With Zen Bhai.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he also went to the same school.
Yeah.
So he was like, acha, aajo dekh lo. So did like a thing with it was like the start of Corona.
Yeah.
So Rasta made like face masks
Uh-huh.
and they asked me to like model, like be the model for that face mask. And I got some photos taken and that face mask, one thing was published. My face was out there. It was out there with like through a really good name. Like
Yeah.
Rasta is pretty
Yeah.
popular.
Yeah.
Or with that started like the thing for modeling and then slowly built up to like outfitters. They called me for like a trial. I went there, gave my trial, and I got selected for this campaign in Skardu, this winter fall
Yeah. The
campaign.
one you were mentioning before
Yeah.
with Wali. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, that was my big opportunity that I got, and I was like super excited for
And
it.
then it just
And then it just blew up.
one thing after the other.
Yeah, it was this one video. I'm sitting on a rock in this camera. The videographer was a West Kohir, and like he zoomed in when he put this music in the back. It was like super nice. And I think that caught everyone's eye in the
Yeah.
start, like that impact, like, oh, new face.
Yeah.
And after that, it was outfitters. I got a contract with them. And then I started getting more gigs and like more offers from here, left and right. And I
Brilliant.
was like, fine, I can do this.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. People used to be like, they used to say weird shit back in school.
Yeah.
Okay, Muizz male prostitution शुरू कर दो, ये कर दो. I was like, bro, what are you trying to say? Excuse me?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Male
With the
prostitute.
weird
Damn.
shit. So I recognize, acha, theek hai, I can be attractive. Like, I'm attractive. I can actually pass the barrier. मैं शायद select हो जाऊँ. So it was a leap of faith for that campaign. That outfits campaign was like a leap of faith.
Yeah.
And then that campaign just changed me
Damn.
inside out. I was a different person when I came back. Plus, it was in Corona.
Yeah.
And everything was closed for a couple of months. Like
Yeah.
for 6 months, चीजें बंद हुई हुई थी, कुछ भी नहीं था. And I suddenly manifested this road trip north in like mountains, and I'm like, whoa.
So your COVID was great, huh?
My COVID was, yeah, actually though, like I think my whole build-up was like in COVID.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, a lot of things changed for a lot of people during
yeah, a lot of things changed.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone went through that.
Oh yeah.
Like
for
this
sure.
big change in COVID.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Because when you're stuck in the space and you're not allowed to go out,
Yeah.
you're just stuck in your space.
Oh yeah.
So
I was stuck in this basement for
Nice.
bro, it was 8 gnarly months. Like it was Every day I would wake up and I would have like all of this energy that I would always use every day to go out.
I use that
do
energy
something.
to just sit and manifest.
Yeah.
And it actually worked for me.
Yeah.
Like,
I would train twice a
Manifestation
day.
is real.
It is, bro. I
Yeah.
would train twice a day. I would film something every single day because I had that much time. If not filming, then we're working on something else. You know, just like hold in for 6 to 8 months, just on repeat, just meditating, training. It was just, you know, like, and when I came out of that and I started meeting people again, I was like, I feel different. And I feel like, yeah, that was different for everyone. But coming back to modeling, do you enjoy the work? Like, because it is a lot of work.
Yes, I do enjoy the work now.
Yeah.
Because everyone knows me and they give me that certain,
Yeah.
well, that feeling is just like the best. Every time I turn up on the set, I see some familiar faces and I'm like, kya chal raha hai, kya kaise hai?
Yeah.
Or like, it's a whole, like, I have a work life because of modeling. And it's like really rewarding.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, mujhe bahut hota hai ki like, oh, I'm not doing anything. I have those issues ki like, I'm not being productive enough. Or when I go to a shoot and I get shit done, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah, we did a lot.
Like, we did a lot.
Yeah.
So that feeling is like really nice.
Would you describe yourself as an introvert?
No.
How would
I
you
mean, I'm
describe
intro. I react towards the kind of people that are around me.
Right.
With some people, I'm like super extroverted.
Right.
With some people, I'm like introverted.
Right.
So selectively extroverted.
Yeah, but was it an any difficulty to you to adjust to the environment that comes with a modeling shoot? Because it must be high pressure.
I slipped right in. I fit right in, honestly. Like, it was like, I used to hang out with these people all the time, like musicians, people who do art, and like aren't already models and into photography. The creatives, right?
Yeah.
So I already was surrounded by those people. And when I started doing my own work, I was like, wow, this is amazing. This is like something I'm destined for.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
Did you get any shit when you did that unisex campaign? I think you did a couple with Rai as well.
It was like, I was like, since I'm getting my hands dirty with modeling, why not just like push and see? I had a bit of controversy to it.
It was cool.
Because like, I feel like a lot of people do that on purpose.
Yeah.
But I wasn't fully prepared for what was coming.
What happened after that is what I'm curious. Like, how did people respond? And I'm not just talking about people on the internet, like nobodies. I'm talking about people you know as well. Like, when people saw those pictures?
Yeah, my mom and dad saw those photos.
What did they say?
They were like, "Ye kya hai?" Ye wali modeling करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. It was weird, but it was like something very obviously like very out of my comfort zone, and it was like, what am I really trying to do? I'm modeling for art and culture and shit, but this type of stuff is gonna backfire. I knew what I was gonna get a lot of shit for that.
Yeah.
Like, I had an idea, but I was like, since I'm already like into modeling and since I'm already an artist, so this is something like other real artists would recognize and be like, wow, this is good work. But like, it worked out as like a like a filter.
Yeah.
For like a lot of people, like the people who would recognize me, I would know like they're being real when they talk good shit about me.
Yeah.
So it was like a filter that just ran through everyone.
Right.
And the ones who actually cared about me and my work and stuff, they actually would come aage and like talk to me.
Yeah.
But the people who were like, "Kya hai?" would just like push me off.
Yeah.
So I got super selective after that.
You should.
Which was a very important filter in my life, because you can't be hanging out with the wrong people and then like be okay.
Yeah.
Because everything around you influences you.
Because there is an element of like art that people don't just understand. Like, so if, for example, I give you another example. If we do a lot of work with these guys who do professional wrestling, the Wrestling Revolution Global. They're the only professional wrestling company in Pakistan, only professional wrestling academy in Pakistan. These guys just, so what I'm trying to say is, if I go up to one of the boys and I say, hey man, you gotta wear a skirt, you're gonna get a lot of heat. Wear a skirt, go to the ring, and don't say anything about the skirt. Just stand there in the middle of the ring, do your normal shit, just do it in a skirt. You're gonna get booed the fuck out of that place, right? It's art.
Okay, I have another
point. You gotta break that barrier sometimes and just do it. For the sake of whatever you're doing.
I was like, at that point I was like, I'm a professional model, they hired me for this sauce, so I have to do it. But at the same time, the other thing that I was thinking about was like, there's this thing about toxic masculinity and stuff, right? Like, a lot of people talk about toxic masculinity. So I was like, at least like, if I do this campaign, people would actually like see that side of me, that I'm not like a toxic masculine person. So that kind of helped me. Because sometimes you have to like, protect your ego, and you have to like say shit. For me, it was like, no, fuck that, fuck ego. Like, easy scene.
Bilkul.
It's like a thumb.
And the only reason people would come up to you and ridicule you or say anything about you doing a unisex campaign is toxic masculinity. That's the definition of it.
Yeah.
Like you not being able to accept the norms, which is the kind of clothes you wear are norms.
Plus, artists do this thing, right?
Yeah.
They have this thing of making other people uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So that was like my art piece.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I thought it was awesome. Talal Qureshi wore, I think, the same skirt in one of the music videos. I'm not sure it was the same one. Was it? You wore it for Rai, right?
No. That one was for Hirali Beauty.
Okay, Hirali. Yeah, then Talal wore one for Rai and one of his.
I work with
music
Rai
videos.
too.
Yeah.
They have very basic clothes.
Rai is brilliant.
Yeah, they're
I'm still waiting for those clothes. No, I'm kidding. I'm too lazy. I forgot to call.
I have to drop to Rai tomorrow.
But yeah, no, I thought it was brilliant when I saw that because not a lot of young models would take that step. It was pretty bold.
Yeah, that was
It's art, then it's art. You know what I mean? I respect.
You get
that.
hired. I understood what modeling really is. You get hired for a job. You show up. You wear the clothes. You get dressed up.
Yeah.
If they take your photos and you're out, that's your job.
Yeah.
And if you're not like dedicated to your job and something that, but you don't value it, right?
Yeah.
I value it a lot.
Exactly.
Which is why I took it seriously. So I was like, I'll do it.
I love that perspective. You work with us for ARY Warriors.
Yeah.
Our backstage team is not complete without you, bro. You walk out with the fighters every event in that vest.
In that vest.
Beautiful vest. What was it like for you to be so close to the action like that? Describe ARY Warriors for me.
ARY Warriors. Oh, it was like, what we do is kind of like, third wheel is there, but like ARY Warriors is like real shit, like grown adult proper men are like fighting. It's like proper, it's like a proper league.
Yeah.
Like that's something serious. It's gonna be on TV. So maybe like it was like an experience. Like to be on the managing side except like the fighting side.
Yeah.
So like the managing experience was really fun.
Yeah.
Like I would love to manage more. Like I think I'm a manager from inside.
Yeah.
मुझे बहुत मजा आता है when I'm giving a duty. ये duty तुम्हारी ये तूने करना है. Like fuck that. Just leave it to me. I'm perfect that shit. So it was super fun for me. Or just meeting these new people, fighters, and what they're going through, and like pura unka like setup karna. It was really interesting. Any
fighters that stood out like that you from either of the events?
I don't remember. I'm really bad at names, but there's this one person, Mac Boxer.
Yeah, Muizz Ali Khan.
Yeah, last year of Warriors, his fight was
main
amazing.
Event.
That main event was amazing. He was like that inspired me to be better in like third world.
Yeah,
that was amazing. Like the way he was like functioning on the call of his coach, like Jojo Ukere, he was just like right on time, right on spot. That was amazing.
I was sitting in his corner throughout the fight, and I was just awestruck. I was like, how are they so perfect?
Exactly. Like I feel like years of training come to this.
Yeah.
And it was really like nice to watch. I was like, this is good.
Yeah.
This is nice.
I've seen you at a lot of gigs. Local music wise, like have you noticed something in the last couple of years that's happening or changing with regards to like artists or shows or like compared to maybe 2018 to now? Have you seen something which is because
I feel like gigs and like these events are a bit more safer now.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like. Like I feel comfortable going to those places. Because pehle I felt like, okay, I can't go to like gigs वगैरह पता नहीं वहाँ क्या होगा. But now they're more like inviting and they're actually building up a culture.
Yeah.
Which is nice, like my news a lot and everyone.
Yeah.
I mean, I love what they're doing.
Yeah.
Even Hassan Reem, like it's amazing.
Yeah, the new
local
wave.
artists, new wave, right?
Yeah.
I love the new wave. I feel like this also happened like with Corona patch or something like that. Because like 2020 ke baad, it's been booming.
Blown up, seriously. And I'm so happy that we have new faces.
Yeah, honestly.
Because all of these concerts feel different now.
They do.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I have a really good time whenever I go to a gig. I'm like,
yay,
party culture.
I can always see you having a good time at a gig when I'm on stage. I'm like, there he is. Rhythm Fest, a couple of Metanoias, I think. Yeah,
Metanoias have been really nice.
Yeah, Metanoias is fucking awesome. But yeah, we have been at it for 45 minutes, by the way. Remember how we said 30?
Oh, shit.
This is what happens every time.
Oh, God.
So
I feel like I could talk more, but it's
bro,
so much.
I told you, right? Flies like this. Time does. But I actually had some non-real world rapid fires as well.
Yes.
I want to start doing more rapid fires. I feel like they might get us more views, Umar, will they? Yeah, he's doing like very reluctant. Yeah. He doesn't. Who's your favorite rapper?
Shit.
It's gotta be rapping.
Kendrick Lamar. Shit, got it.
Brilliant. Perfect. Great answer.
Yep.
He's the GOAT.
He's the
Thank you.
GOAT.
Better than Tupac. Better than Biggie.
He's the new age. He's there.
He's better than every motherfucker alive right
Yeah.
now. Drake,
Yeah.
Cole, everyone
Everyone.
included. Rakim, he's better than Rakim. Bro, he's better than everyone. Kendrick's the GOAT. Okay,
Kendrick's
sorry.
the GOAT.
I got really happy.
Yeah.
Favorite fighter?
Favorite fighter.
Muizz Ali Khan.
Oh, the Night King.
The Night King, yeah.
But I'd say Conor McGregor.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why?
I
Just
don't know, I
curious.
like his style
Yeah, he's like fight-wise or as a person?
as a person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's bulletproof.
He's
up there.
bulletproof. I mean, like,
But crack now.
I don't
but-
care what you say. I'm just gonna do my thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, millions of
Yeah.
dollars. Favorite movie?
Favorite movie. I don't remember the name, but there was, I think, The War Horse. There's this movie about horses. It's a good movie, right? Yeah, it's a nice movie. It has like horses. I don't like horses. So it's like the most impactful movie. That's a bad answer.
No, I love it. I love it. War horse because you love horses.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite model other than yourself? Other than yourself.
These days, someone from not my age group. Okay, wait.
Give me anyone.
It's hard.
You can say Zarar. It's okay. I
Yeah,
know.
Zarar's good. I met Zarar maybe like 2 days back, I think.
Yeah.
But I'd say no.
It's a tricky one, isn't it?
It's a very tricky one. Oh yeah, it's easy. It's not that difficult. Emil Khan.
Emil Khan?
Yeah.
Okay. Emil Khan
Emil Khan.
is your favorite model.
Yes.
Boom. Done. It's on the record now.
He's everyone's favorite, by the way. That was the easiest answer. It's it.
Favorite singer?
Favorite singer. That's also difficult. You went with the-
different from rapper.
Yeah, it's different from rapper.
You want to pass on that comeback?
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. Okay. Okay.
Taylor Swift.
We like it.
Yeah,
we like
she's
Taylor
nice.
Swift.
We like Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Swifties for life.
Ayana Lipo somewhere really happy. I love Cole, man. He's great.
Yeah.
Favorite training partner?
Favorite training partner. Okay. I don't have any training partners. Yeah. Yeah, why does anyone no one wants to play with me. Man. No one wants to play a sport to me.
Is there a least favorite training partner?
No,
Because there are none.
there are none. Yeah.
Least favorite rapper?
Least favorite rapper. Why do I want to say J. Cole?
And why is it Lil Xan? What?
Yeah.
J. Cole?
I don't know. I have like a lot of really bad feelings with this music.
Damn, that's polarizing, man.
Yeah, I know. But I don't know. Like, I'm going to get a
Understand.
lot of hate for this. But
Nah,
like,
it's
J.
okay.
Cole's okay.
It's your opinion.
Yeah. I mean, the worst rappers like Lil Uzi, yeah. Or all these Lil rappers.
yeah, Lil period.
Yeah.
Lil Pump, Lil
Lil Pump.
Xan,
Yeah.
Lil Yachty,
Yeah.
Yai. Yeah, why I say Yai?
Yachty.
Yai, Lil Yai.
Yeah.
Do you have at
But
least?
UK rappers are nice though.
Yeah, okay. Which
Yeah.
ones?
Stormzy?
Stormzy.
Dave?
Yeah.
They're good. I used to listen to
I've been addicted to that one. Sean C song.
Mm.
Like,
Mm.
the one Top Boy walked out to. Since then, I'm how can I be homophobic?
Yeah,
My
that was
hook is
super
gay.
popular.
I'm like, bro, this hook has me addicted for days. All right, who's your least favorite fighter? Do you have
my
one?
least favorite fighter. I don't think I watched fighting that much.
All right, fair enough.
Mm.
Best and worst influencers that you know. We leave it on a very controversial
TikTok
note.
influencers.
Any. Best and worst.
All of them.
Fuck TikTok. Huh?
But no, like they're good. But like it's something that I wouldn't get into.
Right.
Hmm.
All right. Is there a best influencer in your mind? Do you think there's anyone? I know my.
Zarar Khan.
Yeah, there we go, my man. Understood the assignment.
I understood.
Put over the boys.
I got it.
My friend, this has been so much fun.
Yeah.
And so like easy talking.
This
to you.
was easy. I could still just go on.
Usually I also have to psychoanalyze my opponents when
Yeah.
they're sitting across
Yeah,
me.
that's the thing.
And I have to think like, oh, okay, what are they gonna say? What are they gonna?
Mhm.
But no, this is really cool. Thank you so much for making the trip.
You're welcome.
And we're gonna talk again in the future. Best believe that.
I'm looking forward to this. I think podcasts are like now my new thing.
Yeah, and you mentioned you want to start your own.
Yeah. I'm
So-
gonna call it Stupid Trouble Kids.
Stupid Trouble Kids.
It's gonna be an art thing.
Stupid Trouble Kids. STK.
SDK.
As long as that STD, we're okay. just don't make those your initials.
Yeah.
And yeah, whatever advice, help, whatever you need from us setting it up, We got you.
Perfect.
And I will hopefully see you in that studio very soon.
Yes.
Whatever you need from me, brother, we got you.
Sure.
And of course, we will be calling you on again before Real World Gamma.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be calling you on anyway, anytime, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the last segment of the podcast is always the guest segment. It's your segment.
Mm-hmm.
If there's anything at all that you want to say to the beautiful people watching it on the mic who need to subscribe to the channel, by the way, please subscribe to the goddamn channel. What are you doing, guys? 85% of you don't subscribe to this channel. When you watch the videos, you think we don't have the statistics. We do. We look them up. We're petty as hell. We know who you are. We know where you live, bro. We know where you live, bro. Subscribe to the motherfucking channel. So this is a message. Yeah, I hope they will now. But the last segment is your segment. You get to say whatever you want. Take as much time as you want. I'm going to shut the hell up. Floor is yours. Anything you want to get off your chest. Anything you want to say to somebody. Anything you want to say to somebody who might owe you money. Somebody you might owe money to. If there's a land dispute, tax dispute, legal dispute, anything that you need to settle, my friend, this is your time. Muizz Ali Khan, the Night King. Take it away, my friend.
I hate when I get when I'm put on spot. Like now I'm blank.
I love doing this to people. You take 2 minutes. I'm just gonna, stall for you till then. I love doing this to people, Omar. I just love putting them on the spot. They be like, go. Say what you want to say. Don't worry, you can take as much time as you want. Don't take any pressure. I can stall for days, by the way. I had to do this on live TV. Did you guys know that? ARY Warriors. Don't listen to me. Just focus on your thoughts. ARY Warriors 2. Amir Hamza, the third fight of the night. He was supposed to come out. His music hits. He doesn't walk. They tell me in my ear. They say, Daniel, stall. Literally just 2 words. Daniel, stall. Live TV. And then I sit there and I stall for 6 minutes because they didn't tell me to stop. And then you know what happened? I just kept going until they said, and break. And then I went to them. I was like, bro, where's the guy? They're like, why didn't you stop? I was like, you didn't tell me to stop. So I just kept going. Have I given you enough time?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Muizz Ali Khan, the Night King.
Yes. Something I'd like to talk about is how we have certain, there's a certain feeling that you get when you're part of the community, right? I feel like we have that everywhere we go, every school, university, college, everywhere, right? I feel like that certain community feeling in Lahore is pretty divided. There's a lot of groups. There's a lot of inside drama that affects people on the daily, right? I feel like wo cheezein kam honi chahiye thodi. As in we should be more supportive of each other as a Lahori community, or even as under one flag, anything, right? वो हमारे में काम है थोड़ी सी. We don't give a fuck about what the other person, even if it feels like our neighbor or whatever. We don't give a fuck. But I feel like it's time to grow up a bit, because we're here for a long time. Our lives, मतलब जैसे भी जा रही lives वगैरह, जिंदगी वगैरह. If you have that good community feeling, and there are a bunch of people around that care and support you, and they look out for you and shit, that would be a very good way of this community growing into something better and something stronger. Or maybe we'll be more impactful to maybe people who are international, anywhere. So I feel like we know our जो हम हैं, we know what we are, what we're made of, and क्या scene है हमारा जो भी. लेकिन अब वो है कि थोड़ा next level पे अब जाना चाहिए. As in, we need to get more closer, we need to get more stronger together.
Yeah. So
that's something I want to work on, I guess. And I feel like everyone should work on that. Supporting people around you if someone needs help, or if something's happening in their life. Even masle hote bhi and you're there for that person, but pura process na ajeeb hota hai ki everything's just sabotaging itself. I feel like there needs to be a stop to that constant pain, agony, and tension or complaints. We need to come out as a more positive community now. I feel like that's something we need to focus on as a community.
Brilliant. Yeah, that's perfect. And very wholesome. And I feel like people just don't say this enough.
Yeah, I could be say some shit about my career or something like that. No, but I feel like this is a good note to end on. Yeah. Okay, we should take care of each other.
Yeah. Yeah. Because by the end of the day, we're all just stupid trouble kids.
We're all just stupid trouble kids. Yes, let's go.
We got it, bro.
Yeah, I feel like the whole philosophy for this name also came from inside, there's this little boy or little girl inside you who's just a stupid trouble kid. And they're trying to make something out of their lives. But we all super trouble kids. Like everyone feels that.
Yeah.
So it's better if we just like instead of hurting other people, sabotaging other people or ourselves,
Yeah.
we just start working for the better, like
Yeah.
positive changes.
Yeah.
And work on the inner child and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm a psych major now.
I'm a psych major now.
Yeah.
No, I love it. And yeah, I think that's a very, very, very good note to end on. Just be nicer, be more empathetic. Empathetic? Is that
Empathy.
empathetic.
Empathetic, yeah.
More empathetic towards other people, and just don't be a dick.
Don't
How
be a
about
dick.
that? Let's start with that. Don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick.
And especially when you're driving on the roads, you see someone trying to pass, just let them go.
Yeah.
You know, you'll be just 0.2 seconds
Yeah.
later than where you were supposed to get there or whatever. Just you know, more empathy.
Just chill.
Yeah, just relax,
Relax.
Pakistan. We're fine. Everything's gonna be
Yeah.
okay. And even if it's
everything
not,
is not okay, it's
Yeah.
gonna be okay.
yeah. And even if it's not, don't take it out on thy
hope.
neighbor.
Yeah,
like
have
most
hope.
of us have nothing to do with this. And yeah, be hopeful.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Muizz.
Thank you for
So
having me.
positive, so wholesome, lovely. Thank you so much. And ladies and gentlemen, this has been Daniel Nasir Mirza, the way in episode number 50 something. We don't know what number exactly this is, but that's okay. It's 50 something. And
50
ladies, 50 something. What is 54? 56.
56.
Damn, we're getting
Oh, that's
fast
good,
with
that's
these,
good.
huh? Number 56. I absolutely love speaking to you, Muizz. So thank you so much again for making the trip. And thank you all so much for sticking around to the end. If you do, and if you did, I have a special gift for you. It's this pencil. Come get it. Please leave a like, a share, subscribe, and a comment. All of that good stuff, like I always say to you at the end of a podcast, and like I always say to you at the end of a podcast, please do the following. Take out your pencil, take out a little piece of paper, and write this down. This is what you're supposed to do, right? You're supposed to keep it tight and stay tuned until next time. Bye-bye.